Hi, we're Chapel Springs Estates owners, and we've been in our house for about 1.5 years, 2 years probably. And we lived in the Flower Mound area originally, and we're deciding we were just looking for a new place to live, to kind of expand a little bit, especially for new construction. And so we shopped around, looked at various places, and as anybody knows, there's just not many new construction areas in the Flower Mound, Highland Village areas. And we chose to pick this area based on the location, the school district obviously, and just the amenities that this builder has with Stillbrooke Homes. And do you have anything to add?
I think we were very interested in the fact that they were building green homes. We had a home that was fairly efficient, and we knew we wanted that again, but we were interested in just energy efficient windows, energy efficient air conditioning units, just something that would keep our bills low, and we're kind of green people and like the idea of just doing what we could.
And we just like the idea of being able to build a new home, starting out from scratch, building it as we wanted it, and just having the different amenities, which is hard to find in this area right now too.
We looked at, there's one other builder in this neighborhood, and I don't know, we didn't even really give them much consideration. We went in and we talked to her, and we thought for the same sort of amenities, they were quite a bit higher. And so we just really, I don't know, decided right away.
Yeah,
it really wasn't much of a process.
Very easy process for us.
Yeah, it was an easy decision.
This was our first house to build, but it's been our third house to live in, and we'd heard many horror stories from friends, relatives.
Parents.
Those are our relatives. Just a lot of people that we know, of just what a building process entails, the nightmare of delays, construction issues, problems like that. But with Stillbrooke, we found that it was probably one of the easiest, most painless processes that we've had. We were fortunate enough to be able to live about 2 miles away from the construction site, and during that time, it enabled us, a lot of opportunities to come up here, be on site with Brian the builder quite a bit, talk to Ginger, and just have a lot of the interaction that we needed to make us feel comfortable for that entire process. And it was just, we had so much communication, whether it be via phone calls, teleconferences, or even actual meetings during the building process, that made it extremely seamless. And when we'd come up here and visit the site about every other night, it seemed like during the time period, either if Brian was here or somebody working on the project, they were always more than welcome to answer our questions, talk to us about any kind of problems that we had, and if we saw something that we had concerns with, it was addressed in a timely manner. So that whole process for us was very positive, and we can't say enough about that process for us.
And I guess the design process is part of it too. The design center made it very easy. We had a couple of appointments, and the designer that we were assigned to had everything laid out for us. She helped us narrow our choices down, and really, I think we were there twice for maybe an hour or two apiece, and we felt really good about all of the decisions that we had made. We had lots of good choices.
But nothing that was overwhelming and just took a lot of time.
Yeah, so that was pretty easy, and made those choices, got them submitted, and everything just started to happen, and we always felt like we were well communicated with. We always knew what was going on, and if we had a question, like you said, it was answered quickly. So the building process, if I spoke to anybody who was afraid of it, I would certainly, at least if you were building with Stillbrooke, tell them there's nothing to worry about. It's a piece of cake.
The energy efficiency of our house here with Stillbrooke has been more than we could have expected. We moved from a smaller home in Flower Mound, which was what we thought was quite efficient as well. It's 2,400 square feet, and our bills at that house never really exceeded over $200 a month. So our expectations coming here weren't that it was going to be all that different, but we moved from 2,400 square feet to 3,000 in our current home, and put in a pool in the new house, which we didn't have at the prior home either. And our bills now are either at the same point or less than what we experienced in our other home. And the other issue is that we went to a single story, which are traditionally a little bit less energy efficient given the additional roof line. And it's just been, our highest bill at this house has not even exceeded $225 a month. And
our friends with smaller homes are $400 and $600 in the middle of this summer, so we've been pleasantly surprised for sure.
Because the last 2 summers that we've been here have been 2 of the hottest that we've had here in in the Metroplex for quite a while. So $220 for the pool is not bad for us, I think.
Not bad. We had at our 1-year warranty walkthrough about a year ago, and I gotta say we ended up with only a handful of things on the list. And in fact, they were so small, I'm not even sure I remember what they were. But that was really a good experience. Bobby, the warranty representative, was here, and we kind of walked her through and showed her a couple of things, and within a week she had them taken care of, and she's just been really good to work with. And I think what I loved so much is you're giving her cell phone number, and if we had ever had anything go wrong before that year, and maybe even after that year, depending on what it is, we just call her, and literally she always answers the phone. She gets back to us with resolution right away, and then if something needs to be done, we have a contractor here, within a week. And boy, I can't say enough. We've never had any problems. Things have just been taken care of quickly, and there've been very few to take care of in the first place.
Yeah. I mean, and like you said, it's, warranty issues are one of those things that you dread, because you always know that somebody's not going to stand behind it or take care of it. It's just going to be a long, drawn-out, lengthy process. And for this, it's been the complete opposite for us. And like I said, Bobby's just, here she knows all the contractors. Even if something is technically not under warranty, she knows who to go to. Just here to help us, get those things resolved. But it's been a very, very painless process for us.
And we said before, we had one of the hottest summers followed by one of the coldest winters, and we haven't had cracks in our foundation anywhere or any in our walls. So it's been a very sound house, and we haven't had to deal with it a lot. But when we have, we did actually find even a scratch in one of our microwaves, and even though that was covered by GE, boy, they were out in a week with the new microwave. So everything has just been painless. It's a good word to describe it.